Okay guys, I finally reached the point where my old 18-volt drill, both batteries won't hold a charge very long, and it's time to change them out. So I started going through all my options, and first option was to just buy a replacement battery, and to do that it would have cost approximately about $108 is what I found for one battery. And that didn't look like a very good option to me. Another option I thought about was to just take the old battery assembly apart. There's 15 batteries in here, and just go ahead and replace the bad ones. Because there are a lot of bad batteries in here, and when you start looking at them, I have a high amount of corrosion on some of them. So I probably would have to replace all 15 batteries. By the time I would do that, I would be spending probably $35 at least, plus I'd have to do all the soldering. And I could buy two clone batteries, two off-name batteries for $35. So it just doesn't make any sense to try to resolder a whole new battery pack. There are also some people online that are converting these from NiCads to lithium-ion. I didn't want to take that approach because once you put lithium-ion in here, it's no longer compatible with the old battery charger. So that's not a good option for me either. So what I ended up doing was, there's one other option where you can buy one of these DeWalt converters where you take this tool and plug it in and put a 20-volt battery in here. And if you buy that kit from DeWalt, you're going to get the adapter, 2 lithium-ion batteries, and a charger, which is going to cost you $157. So the option I went with, I bought the 20-volt drill on sale. It came with the drill, 2 batteries, and a charger for $99. This is the DCD 708 C2 package. The drill itself is a DC9 708. Looks like a very good drill. It's new, and so I can't say how good it is yet, but I think I'll get a lot of use out of it. For $99, it seemed like the best option. So that still left me with a issue of what to do with the old drill, because it still works well, and I didn't want to throw it away. So the route that I went was, now that I have the 20-volt batteries, I decided to go with the DeWalt adapter. You can buy this adapter for $39, okay? And then what you do is you just take your 20-volt battery, slide them in, and they work well. One issue with the adapter is very difficult to get it out some of the tools. You have to press pretty hard here to get it out. Now, one thing I've noticed is if you kind of twist it a little bit at the same time, it comes out easier. But that's the option I decided to go with in order to save and get more use out of my 18-volt tools. There's also another issue, that it doesn't work with every tool. It does not work with any of the DeWalt nailers, radios, work lights, the 370 bandsaw, the DC500 vacuum. It does work with 2 of the rotary lasers, but you'll have to keep the doors won't actually close on them when you do that. So it does have some restrictions. Check out before you buy the adapter if it's going to work for the tool you're trying to use it for. The other issue that some people are complaining about is if you leave it hooked up to the drill, it will drain the battery. And that's because there is a protection circuit in here that won't allow you to plug this adapter with this battery into certain chargers. So it does cause a little bit of drain on the battery. So what the DeWalt asks you to do is, when you're not using the drill, is to remove the assembly from the drill and to remove the battery from the adapter. There are 2 YouTube channels, one called Project Form The other one called Redbeard Ops. They've already done a great job comparing some of the off-brand batteries to the DeWalt originals. So if you want to buy some other off-brand batteries, they have some good comparisons, and I urge you to look at their site. Based on their reviews, there's really only one other battery besides the DeWalt that I would buy, and it would be a Waitley, W-A-I-T-L-E-Y. And that is the only battery that, in looking at their videos, would come close to the performance of a DeWalt. There are other adapters made by different companies. I've reviewed these in another video. Some of the ones I've found I think are potentially better than DeWalt. There's also one I found that I think is a potential fire hazard. So if you're interested in understanding the different options that are out there, please look at my next video. There'll be a link to it at the end of this video. Thank you again for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.